What's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here, back with the 10,500 subscribers special. I know it's quite late, but here it is, and it's kind of unique idea, and many of you guys were suggesting it, so yeah, I thought it's worth a shot, so here I am, making this idea. Enough of my yippee-yapping. The name of this story is What If Naruto Was Reincarnation of Mine and Was Neglected? Yeah, it's going to be a hilarious story by the way. Other than that, if you haven't, then please do leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and without further ado, let's begin with our story. Story begins with me as I was walking back home in a stormy night as I slipped down on a peel of banana that I disregarded and fell down, and lightning bolt struck me and I died. As my soul was leaving my body, there was darkness, and then there was light. Wait, where am I? My thoughts were that, as I looked around to see that the QB was there. Maybe I made too much of Naruto's content, and that is why I'm dreaming about that even in my death. As I looked around to see Minato holding me, while I looked towards the other side, he was holding something else. A red-haired kid. Wait, is this Menma? Don't worry, Naruto. Menma, you have to bear this burden, and nothing will happen to you, I promise you that much. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? I thought, as I looked confused, and I looked at Minato. Minato for a moment was quite surprised that I didn't cry, or Naruto didn't cry, while looking at him. Most of us will be surprised if an infant baby out of nowhere started to look at you in a weird way. As Minato put me down alongside with Menma and began to write down the seal. As we go towards my thoughts. No. I just died getting hit by a lightning bolt because of a fucking banana peel. I'm not going to become the victim of a whole village. No. You're not going to do this to me, you bastard. But I couldn't do anything. Or more specifically, Naruto couldn't do anything, as Naruto was an infant baby, and I was the reincarnate of him. As suddenly Kushin arrived. Minato, use her as well. Ah, great. It's a neglected fic. What else do I need? The whole village on my ass. They're going to tip me here, leave me here with the wolf's den. Rizen's gonna do his shit and forget about me. Ah, shit. Here we go again, I thought, as she put Mito down and then looked at QB as she chained. Wow, so much cliche. As I looked at both of them with a deadpan. As out of nowhere, the seal started to glow as QB was starting to being dragged in as Shinigami appeared. As Shinigami looked at me and gave me a weird smile, and then a wink. Wait, what the hell? And why is it not a horrifying monster, and it's a beautiful fucking woman? Well, that is because I am who I am, and I am not the imagination you thought I would be. Wait. Who are you, and why are you talking to me in my mind? Get out of here, it's my personal space, and you have no right to be here. What are you going to do, call the cops on me? No. I thought so. This is not your dimension anymore. You are reincarnated into your own stories that you made. It was specially because Naruto requested. Wait, what? These characters are real? Very much. And Naruto had enough of your yippee-yapping, turning his life upside down, sometimes neglect him, make him suffer, make him torture, make him this, do that. He's a fucking human being. Wait, he's just a character created by Kishimoto. Why didn't you get him? Oh, he went through hell already. You're next. Is he dead too? No. It was in a dream. Then why am I dead and here? Because you died. Because of a banana peel. No, please, anything, just don't do this. You know you're funny, and I quite like you. Are you seriously hitting on an infant baby? I'm a god, for God's sake. God of death. What do you expect from me? I don't care about age or anything, and you're just a teenager who's turning adult soon. Well, you got a point there. I will see you soon, because you have intrigued my interest. No. I hope we don't. Don't worry, it will not be because I want your soul or anything. I just want to converse and see where things go. Are you asking me out on a date in such situations while making my life literally living hell? I'm not the one making decisions here. It's your own beloved parents. They're not my parents! I can't believe this. Let's just get this over with, shall we? The more hurry, the more better. As the soul of the QB went inside me, my seal more specifically, and yin and yang chakra went inside both Menma and Mito, and they were hence announced as the hero of the whole village, and Jiraiya arrived. Why not? Oh boy, it's going as same story as many of the writers and I wrote, but why am I the only one who got stuck here? I thought. As Hiruzen picked me up, I was ready to cry. Come on, don't abandon me. As Jiraiya said, one of them will be Child of Prophecy, since Naruto has the soul. He's out of the picture. Wow. Nice boast of confidence there, Jiraiya. Just what I needed. Why do I have to make him such a prick? I can now personally get revenge on him. But later on, let's just see what things led to. I'm quite interested to find out what my fate is going to be. And it's scary as hell as well. I said, feeling chills run down my spine. As Jiraiya said, Menma and Mita might be a better option, but we have to stay here and focus on them. But what about Naruto? Well, he will learn once he enters the academy. But he holds the soul. What if it will never do that? Shinigami's seal, remember? Said Minato to Kushina. As I looked between the adults that were talking, as Hiruzen then noticed something and looked down at me. As I noticed him and made eye contact, I flinched as I started to chuckle. Act like a baby, come on, you can do this. Goo goo gaga? Something, come on. Buy it, old man. Why are you so observant? Observe the fucking conversation, not me, who's also interested. I said to the old man, as he smiled. Aren't you an active one? He looked back. So what have you decided? We're going to stay here and train both of them in our own compound. But I don't think that we will be able to focus on Naruto. He might feel neglected. Yeah, you'd think? I thought. Relax, Jiraiya said. Oh, here he comes again. I still want to bash his fucking skull. Me too. QB? Yes? Why are you talking to me? Can you not do that? I don't mind, but it's just that it's just a crucial time. Why? It's fucking entertainment for me. And seeing your miserable life like that, it brings joy to me. Wow. Aren't you an emo bastard? What did you say to me? Do you know who you're talking to? The soul of the fucking mighty QB no Kitsune who got his ass sealed over for hundreds of years. How do you know about that? Well, genius, for once I'm not this infant kid. That is why I can talk and speak in my own mind. I figured that much out. And I figured out that you talked to Shinigami and she hit it on you. Quite disturbing. And you're from another world. Yes, and this is a fiction, for God's sake. What do you mean by that? A story made up by people. Hey, we're real as it can get, kid. Look around you. Does it look like a story to you? Well, no, now that I'm stuck in it, no. Good. Because it's get more realistic from here on. But why would Naruto want me to suffer? As an image of Naruto appeared, giving me the middle finger, as he looked at me angrily. And so did many Naruto's characters who I have ruined. As I chuckled, as QB smiled. Wow, I can see through your memories. You did a lot of bad things and they call me the demon. Wait, I'm not a demon. Well, you made his life literal hell. Wait, did you just turn me into a female in some of your stories and made me have sex with that kid that you reincarnate to? Wait, I can tell you something. we can come into an understanding. I wasn't the only one, okay? So, my subscribers and some people who, like my stories, are known as subscribers, they suggested me these ideas. Wow. Now came an image of my subscribers throwing them under the bus. But I had to save my life. And not like he's going to hurt all of you. As Cubidan said, yeah, right. They suggested that you made kid ships with some males in this world that are quite gender bent. I understand that concept, and that applies to me and some other beaches, but why the hell did you have made us have sex? Well, it was the other creators. I'm not gonna lie. These were some stories that I read online. What's online? It's an internet world. Can you just see through my, memories and all? Okay. As QB looked through all my memories, instead of explaining the whole internet, which will take God knows how long, it took it 1 to 2 hours after realizing everything that happened. Oh, that world. It looks quite peaceful, at the same time quite toxic. Yeah, it can be a bad place and a good place at the same time. I was lucky that I had a nice community there and a good thing going on. And I don't think that I'm not going to be posting anymore there. Yeah, you think you're here now. There are many animes and dimensions out there that I need to watch. I need to watch what happens. Well, Uchiha clan will be massacred soon. Ha, that's nice. By one of their own. Oh, cherry on top. But the one who manipulated you is still outside. Don't remind me again. Wait, you know who he is, right? Don't tell me. As Kyubi looked through my memories. Aha, Obito fucking Uchiha. What could get better? And he's Madara's grandson, nonetheless. Yep. He got betrayed by Zetsu in the end, and the Ten Tails, me and the kid fought it. The kid seemed like a cliche hero, as one would suggest. Wow, I thought that you might disagree with that, but I agree. Somewhat, at least. Okay, you can go back now. I have some animes to watch. Wow, aren't you, taking this too well? Being an anime yourself, watching other animes. What do you want me to do? Nothing. Well, I'm stuck here and bored. You got me some content to watch. Now, get out of here before I, bijudama you or something. Okay. As I got out, to see that we were inside the compound. Really? Is that late? What can I do? Let's just get back to sleep. I fell asleep. And the next thing in the morning, I saw Minato picking up Menma and Kushina picking up Mito. And here I was being laid back there. Wow, talk about neglect, damn. Don't worry, kid. I got 80% of my chakra back already. Wait, what? How? That idiot. He thought that chakra could be controlled without soul. Aha, I knew it couldn't. Yes, it cannot be, genius. Where do you think chakra will go? Back to me. And I have already restored all of your nutritions. You don't need them. As time passed like this, nobody cared for me and I was left behind. Sometimes, only sometimes, they noticed. That were on the occasions that they realized that they had another son. And I was miraculously okay. And as time passed by, we started to grow up. 1 year turned to 2, and 3, and then came the 4th year birthday, in which we were invited to Yuga clan. Hey, QB, can you help me out here? What? Ah, the Yuga incident, right? Yeah, it's going to happen now. And since both of these bastards are dead, can you help me out here? And Hinata, why do you like that girl? You know you can go after any other woman you want, but you don't know what kind of weapons she will hold in the future. What are you talking about? Heh, you wouldn't realize, I said, wiping out the drool from my mouth with a lecherous smile that will make Jiraiya even wet his pants. As we went inside, as Menma said, Naruto, don't embarrass us. Yeah, just what the road, redhead. Naruto, your mother and your sister also has red hair. And why are you so against it? I'm not against it, Blondie. Naruto, is that a way to speak to your parents? We'll talk about this later when we get home, at least until you remember it. No, we're talking about it now. Really? Yes, I'm not lying. Remind me what my mother, my favorite color is. Obviously, it's orange. How the hell do you come to that conclusion? Well, you wear it always. Duh, you always give me this trash, so I have nothing more to wear. What did you expect me to wear? Go walk around naked? Naruto! Go and check my closet now, Yellow Flash. You'll find out. As Minato then looked at Kushina, as Kushina nodded, as he got back home in a flash and returned. Why are all your clothes orange and the same? Because that is all I can afford. What do you mean? I buy my own clothes with pocket money that you give me. Or more like I have to beg you, literally, every time, in each month. Heh, serves you right, idiot. We are the, yeah, I know, elite, ass-licking, whatever, so on. I don't give a damn. Not even this much. Not about you, and you too. Let's just get this over with. You want a perfect family? I can give you that, only in front of public. But you and us? There's no us. I'm sorry, but that is how it works. You've neglected me for 5 years now. And look how I'm talking. I'm a grown-up. Yeah, obviously, because you have the mentality of a 24-year-old. Why wouldn't I be? QB, let's go, man. As the family were left stunned, but they shook that thought out of their head. As Menma and Mito were left shocked somewhat as well. They wanted to tease me, but it got backfired badly, and now they were feeling bad. Not me, because I didn't care whatever they thought about me. As we entered the compound and the party bed as in canon, it was time for Hinata to go to bed. As I said, Hinata, what is it, Naruto-san? Can I go with you? Okay. As I went with her to talk something in private, as that is when the Kumoshinobi came to kidnap both of us. Mainly her, but they thought I was a bonus and took me. As Hinata was tied there and was about to cry, I calmed her down. It's alright. I'm going to help you out. Just promise me you won't reveal my secret. What? Shh, quit talking, said the man that has kidnapped us. Ow, I'm gonna make you pay for that. Yeah, you wish, kid. Do you trust me? QB, now. As QB's chakra leaked out, and my hands had now chakra claws, and I slashed through the whole bag and slashed through the man. His blood seeped out of his back and everywhere. As I looked towards the other persons who were there. Let's do this. As my eyes turned red with slits. Heh. You know I like you already, more than the original canon story. Yeah, I know you would. As I dashed towards them, dodging all of their katanas and slashes, and cutting through them. Thanks, man. Because of your eyes and your agility, like a fox, I am able to dodge and deflect any attacks. And your chakra is a plus, tanking all of the damage. I know. Wanna see something cool? Uppercut slash, as a man was split in 3. Ooh, nice, said QB. Wolverine slash, what's that? As he slashed in an X mark, leaving an X-Men behind. Watch the X-Men playlist. You'll love those movies. As after that, I was done, as Hinata looked at me quite terrified. As I turned back, it's alright, Hinata, it's me. Can you keep it a secret? As Hinata nodded. Well, you see, the QB's not dead. I know Menma and Mito-san has it. At least a part of it is true. At least they have the chakra. I have the soul. And we are on good terms. Don't tell anyone about this, okay? But it destroyed. It was being manipulated by an Uchiha. What? Yes. His name is Madara, but isn't he dead? And the biggest traitor and strongest Uchiha ever? Yes. He is Madara Uchiha and he's out there. Because of his Sharingan, he was able to achieve immortality. Kyubi told me everything. Oh, okay, I trust you. Now hold on, I'll bring you back, okay? How? Like this, I picked her up bridal style, and chakra enhanced my feet and dashed back towards the Hyuga compound. and within mere 20 seconds we were there. See? We're already arrived there. Thank you so much, Naruto-kun. Hey, from Naruto-san to Kun. That's something. No worries, Hinata. Remember, you're my friend, and what are friends for? Helping each other out, right? Yes, she said with a huge blush, and that is when Hiyashi and the other Yugas and the Kages and the other clan heads came. Naruto, what is going on here? Hinata, are you alright? We found that the guards that brought you here were unconscious, and they, when woke up, dashed towards us. Yeah, they were Kumos, and they were trying to kidnap her, and took me as in a bonus. What happened? Well, I looked at them all and showed them the red slitted eyes. Something happened to them. The kids didn't understand, but the elders did, and so did many shinobis and clan heads. As Minato came, Naruto, can I see your seal? Yeah, go ahead. As the seal was okay and functioning properly. How does this... As I whispered into his ear, I made peace with it. The one you saw as a monster. I am friend of his. Naruto, we have to talk. We're leaving. Is it alright, Hiyashi? Yes, everything is fine. Do you kill them? Yeah, slaughtered them. Like sheeps. I said with a smile, as they looked all terrified. As we were now home. Take off your shirt, Naruto. Wow, are you a pervert or something? I'm your father, and this is an order as a Kage. Yeah, whatever. I took off the shirt. As the seal was there. As he checked it again and again. It's going to remain the same. It's not going to change or anything. As Kushina checked it again and again as well. It's still the same, Minato. Then how is this possible? It is possible because I understood what it wanted. It wanted a friend, and so did I. Because we were lonely and needed someone to rely on. You made peace with the one that was destroying our home and almost killed our mother, said Menma. So what's wrong about it? I understand its reasoning. How would you like to be sealed forcefully for more than hundreds of years inside someone's belly, over and over again? Tell me that, Menma. You as well, mother, father? I asked, looking at all of them. Naruto, it's manipulating you. It is not. And it has a name. Kyubi. No. To you it is, but to me it is special, and I cannot reveal you that. Aw, I didn't know you care so much. Not now, please. Okay, stop acting like Batman for God's sake. That guy's so cool. I know, but it doesn't suit you. He had to, right? You know I'm in a serious conversation here, having a heart-to-heart with them. More like insulting them. Yeah, whatever. But Naruto, Kushina said, you cannot listen to it. It's going to manipulate you and use you to get free. So what if I want it to let free? It will destroy. How can you be so sure? If you made a pact, or if you had made an agreement, it would have left peacefully. But you did something that others do as well. Seal it again, back from where it came from, but this time in a new prison. Wow. So mature. It was the right thing to do. Yeah, taking someone's freedom is the right thing. And it's illegal. No, it's not. Naruto, that is enough. Please go to your room and don't talk to me unless you learned your lesson, and don't talk to Kyubi as well. I'm going to place a seal. No, you are not. This is my body. You already placed a seal that I did not want it on my chest. I don't want another one. You will have it. I demand. I don't give a fuck what you demand. As Kushina walked forward and slapped me across the cheek, I looked at her. Slap me again, I'll cut your hand up. Naruto, how could you? As Minato then did something that was not rash. He grabbed my arm and put me outside the house. You will remain there unless you learn the lesson. Well, you know what? Great. Fuck you. I denounce you as my family. I can live on my own. I don't care about you anything. And you will regret this. Mark my words. I will make you regret this. And after that, I left. As it started to rain, Minato, did you think it was right? He needs to learn a lesson. I did not know that it will make him turn out like this. Maybe it's because of his anger of neglect over the course of years. Maybe it is, Minato said, as they all went to the room, as Kushina and Minato cried, remembering that they were the cause of it. They were the reason they neglected Naruto since he was an infant. And they just kicked out a 5-year-old kid, for God's sake. Minato then got out of bed. I'm going to go look for him. I will help too. No, you stay here with the kids. I'll go. As Minato wore some of his civilian clothes and went outside in the rain with an umbrella to look for Naruto. As we go towards Naruto, I was sitting in a forest of death with none other than Anko Mitarashi, 13-year-old Chunin, who was sitting there. How did we met? Flashback. I was so mad that I did not knew I walked into the forest of death as a kunai passed by. Thanks to Kyuubi's enhanced senses, I dodged it. You know you could have hurt me. Why are you here, kid? Oh, you're the Kage's kid. Yeah, whatever. What do you want, Anko? I never told you my name. Who doesn't know Anko Mitarashi, the snake lady? Oh, so you're one of them, she said with disgust. No, I'm not. What makes you say that? I hold a fucking Kyuubi. What else do you want me to say? Particularly its soul, and everyone hates me for it for some reason. Yeah, you think? See? Now you're like them as well. We're even. You know I like you, kid. Come on, want something to eat? Yeah, we'll love to. As both me and Anko went inside to her hideout, where she was, roasting some fishes that she caught while living in a tent. You live here? Sometimes I camp out, and I don't want to stay in that hellhole. Yeah, I get it. Why? Why do you get it? You have a family, a nice thing going on there. Well, it's hard when two of the heroic childs are more focused upon, thinking that they are some kind of special children while you're left behind like a dirt in the turd. That is quite painful. Yeah, it is, and it's not pretty. So, why are you here now? Well, they basically kicked me out, so I denounced them and came here. Wow. That's a big slap back to their face. Well, it is. First the neglect, then I talk back and demand my rights. They just kicked me out. Well, fuck that, I'm out of there. I don't want nothing to do with them now. You want revenge or something like that, kid? No. What more better than a revenge is success, showing them that I was right and they were wrong. You know, I cannot arrest you for that. That is a good revenge. You have taught me great something, kid. I will do and follow on your motto. I will prove the villagers wrong as well, that I'm not the snake bastard. Yeah. Hey, want me to help out with your curse? Kyuubi, can you do that? Yeah, big talk, mighty genius. Why don't you help it out yourself? Come on, please? Just because you said please, and I like you. You know you love me, I said to Kurama, as Kurama grumbled. Here goes nothing, as I put a hand on Anko Seal, who was still stunned, as Kyuubi's chakra went inside and destroyed Orochimaru's soul, as Seal started to hiss as she hissed in pain. As after some time, the seal disappeared, as her eyes widened, and then she hugged me as she started to cry. You helped me. Not even Jiraiya was able to lift the seal. Well, no worries, Anko. No worries. I'm always here for you, if you want. Thanks so much. You're the first person, aside from Nai-chan, to ever listen to me properly and help me out, and to whom I have showed my true emotions. You do not know how much this means to me. Well, I know what it likes to contain a seal that you don't want. I'm sorry, Kurama. I know you want your freedom, and that is what I meant. I didn't mean to hurt you. I know, kid. And you being judged for that, without people knowing or understanding fully the concept of it. You have a seal. Yeah, I have the Kyuubi. Where do you think it is sealed in? In my head? Well, you're not wrong. Please, Kurama. I'm having a conversation here. Okay, I'm just messing with you. I see. If there's anything I can do for you, please, can you train me? Well, that was fast. And I want the snake summons as well. Whoa, aren't you going too fast? I don't care. I want you as my teacher. I know you're great at survival tactics and as INT department. Second in command. I am not. Still, but how did you know about that? I read some files. Minato approved of it. Thanks for telling me another great news, kid. I approve of you as my apprentice and will train you as such. And that is when the end of the flashback happens. As Minato arrived in the Forest of Death, looking throughout the whole village in a hurry to see that Naruto was talking with Anko. Naruto, what do you want? I said, not looking back. Look towards me when I'm talking. I don't care. You kicked me out and I denounced you as my family. You're nothing more than the Kage of the village, a figurehead to me, that I have to listen. Are you sure about this? You don't want to come home to your family? When were we family? Tell me this, father. You never know my birthday, you don't even know my favorite color. You were born at the same day as Minato. Oh, at least you remembered that, because you sealed the soul of the cube inside of me, genius. Naruto, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I know. Village was more important than my life and my future. I don't even know why you had me in the first place if you didn't want to take care of me. As Minato's eyes widened after he heard that. Please take that back. That statement. Please. You're the cause of my pain. You can't see that 5 years of neglect, being left out, living in your own home like an outcast. You know I had to make my own food and laundry, and even sew my own clothes if they're tattered, and do some odd jobs to get some money, or even Gigi gave me some. Sometimes. Naruto, yeah, you're sorry, right. No, I had enough. 5 years have made me grow up so much that I can make my own living decisions and choices. I can support myself. I don't need you anymore. Like you didn't needed me. Please leave, and I'll prove you how wrong and mistakeful you were in doing what you did for the past 5 years. Naruto, you're using the past as a threat, and it's going to destroy our family. It already had. Can't you see that, you blind man? There's a huge rift, and you destroyed that bridge when you kicked me out. There is no amends. There is nothing between us. It's the end. Close of the chapter. Move on. You have your perfect family. Tell them that I died, or something like that. Tell them that the QB consumed me, or something like that, or something similar to it. Just made up a story. You're great at it. You glorified their names. You can glorify that they killed me or something. I'll just leave this place and go somewhere else. No, I'm not going to do that. Minato sat on the verge of tears. Then please leave me alone. I don't want to do anything with you. I don't want to trust anymore. I don't want to get betrayed or hurt. Fine. As he turned around, our doors are always open for you, Naruto. Please keep them closed. I don't want to be inside of these doors anymore, which remind me of the hollow and painful past that I endured for 5 years. As he turned back, as Anko was frozen there at what she heard as Minato left. You know, kid, that was quite harsh, I know, and it was for the better. It's better this way. They and I are going to hurt each other over and over again. If this continues, it should end here. It's the best way. As Minato returned back, as Anko took me back to her home, ending her camping trip tonight. As Minato closed the door, as he fell down in the doorsteps and started to cry. As Kushina arrived there, Minato, he ended everything. He said that he didn't want to come back. As Minato explained everything to Kushina after she gave him some milk, as both of them started to cry. Unknown to them, both Menma and Mito heard this, as they went to their room. Do you think we are the reason for this? Somewhat, said Menma, but it's Naruto's fault as well. He should have told us. But he endured, and while we made fun of him, and parents ignored him openly, we even blamed him for our pranks, for what we did, like breaking mother's face and ruining father's school or something, and he got punished for it. Remember? Yeah. I didn't know it will cause such rifts. It was just prank. Yeah, I thought so too. Maybe we were wrong. But it's too late now, man. What are we going to do? He's our brother. He might give us a chance. We'll talk to him later on. And after that, 3 years passed, and the Namikaze Uzumaki family and I didn't spoke to each other. We exchanged glances and came across many times, but we didn't even talk. Went past by each other like strangers. The people didn't even notice that I existed. I vanished from the traces of and the memories of the people. From the Uzumaki Namikaze family, I was just Naruto now, and I made a great friend with Hinata, and as well as Anko and Kurenai now. Because Kurenai was like a big sister to me, who always looked after me, scolded me whenever I did something wrong, and which was quite little. It trained me how to cook and do something like that, and sew and properly do something and house chores, while training me as well. And when I was 8, I was enrolled into the academy by Anko, and lo and behold, I was placed in the same class as Menman Mito. Wow, just my luck. You know, kid, you might have the luck of the golden goose. You know what? I agree with you at some points, and at the same time I hate it as well. I wanted to avoid them, but here I am, with them at the same classroom. As I went inside and sat in the far corner with a girl with black hair, with a Uchiha fan. Wait, what? The Uchiha? Wait, isn't that Sasuke? Maybe it's Satsuki or Sasame. Ask her. Hi, my name's Naruto. What's yours? As the brooding girl looked at me and looked away. Satsuki. Wow, talk about cliches. Really is a neglected fic. Well, too bad I crushed the neglected flag that was there looming over my head. Heh. I sat down. Nice to meet you, Satsuki. It's a beautiful name. Really? Do you think? Is everything alright? Why do you ask? I mean, you don't look, good. Why are you so interested in what's happening in my life and what's not? Well, we're going to spend some time together, 3 to 4 years together, and I was hoping we can be friends or something like that, of sort. As then came in Hinata and sat next beside me and Satsuki. Hello, Naruto-kun. Hey, Hinata-chan, nice to meet you. And Satsuki looked at me and grumbled back. As I looked at her confusedly, did you say something? Nothing. As then Menman Mito came and sat across the other table with Kiba. As they looked at me and then with a cold expression looked forward. I didn't know what was going through their mind at the time, but I didn't care. As many of the clan's children were there, from Nara, Akimichi, Aburame, Uzumaki Namikaze, and Uchiha, Yugas, Yamanakas, and there was the Banshee, Sakura, who was Menma's die-hard core fan. As she came inside and said, Inobunta, get away from Menma-kun. Oh boy, at least they're not after Satsuki. Yeah, they're not after her, the emo girl. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. As the noise got so loud that I couldn't understand anything and I got frustrated. Will you just shut up? Who do you think you are to call us that? Didn't you know who we are? Yeah, I know. A loudmouth and a destroyed mouth who doesn't just shut up. You sound like a broken speaker that's voice is deteriorating as we increase its volume. What did you say? I said the same thing. Shut up before I shove down a brick to your throat and shut it down permanently. As everyone laughed at that. Naruto, that's not a way to treat a girl. I don't give a fuck. She's not a girl. She's a fucking banshee. My ears aren't gonna bleed if she screams any more longer. Naruto, detention, now. Just what I need. Thanks a lot, Banshee, I said as I got outside. As I was standing in the hallway with 2 buckets of water for 2 hours straight as the Naruto came. You can come inside. Yeah, I got it. Listen, Naruto. What is it, sensei? You know it won't hurt you to be nice to others. Sensei, I'm gonna tell you something. When life gave me lemon, I gave it back the lemonade. It's called tit for tat, Sensei. Let's just say the life didn't treat me better, and I'm not going to treat others better as well. It is just like a child who's, you know, is not well and wants some help. I can help you out. I don't need anyone's help, Sensei. Please. I'm happy as I am, and more grateful for you if you leave me as I am. Be. Okay, Naruto. As after that, Iruka went back to report to the Kage about the first session with Mizuki. As Minato and the other clan heads and Kushina was sitting, acting clan head of Uzumaki clan. So, how did the Genins react? And our children as well. Everything was going fine until Sakura started to yell at Ino for sitting next to Menma, as Mabuki and Inoichi sighed. As Minato then said, please continue. My student Naruto got up. He yelled at them, and told them to shut up and shove it, and sit somewhere else. The kid did the nice thing. And that's not all. When they asked why, he knew who they were. Naruto said he knew, and he would shove down a whole brick to just shut them up. Where? Down their throat. I'm gonna kill that brat, said Inoichi. I wouldn't suggest that. Then what happened? I sent him to, punishment for 3 hours, and after the class ended, I allowed him to go back and get his stuff to leave. And I asked him that be nice, and he told me something that was quite strange for a kid, 8 years of age. He said when life gives you lemon, you give it back a lemonade. That is quite an interesting quote. What else does he say? Life hasn't treated him well, and nobody should expect him to be treated well by him if they don't treat him well at first. And he wants to be left alone. When I said I could help him out, because he seems like a disturbed child, he said he didn't want it. It seems as if things are much more worse with him, Minato thought, and Kushina looked saddened. Everything's fine, Iruka, just keep guiding them, Minato said, and report back to me about this Naruto kid as well. Okay, Hokage-sama. As after that, time went by, me and Anko and, Kurenai and Hinata got so close that at one point we were hanging out non-stop, and Kurenai and Anko also trained Hinata, since Hinata's father asked Kurenai to train her after her mother's death. And Hinata was quite, now a kind-hearted girl, but when it came to taijutsu, she was merciless and beat it down, even me sometimes, in cold blood. Whenever I told her that I liked some girl or something like that, whenever it was mentioned. Wow, I didn't know Hinata was going yandere route now. Well, you did kind of pull some points and earned the yandere flag, my little dear friend. Yeah, nice sporting there, QB. Nice supporting. As then, when I turned around in my bed as I was laying in there at the age of 12, as 2-3 years have passed since then, I saw that Hinata was laying there. As I turned towards the other side because I was shocked, just to be surprised by seeing Anko, who was literally in her panties laying there. What is going on here? As then, Kurenai burst into the door. Naruto? I swear I didn't do anything. Look at me. Naruto said, I said as I raised my both hands. As Kurenai then said, I believe in you, because I know you're a good kid. But why are Anko and Hinata here? Her father is worried. I don't know. As Hinata wake up, you're yelling too much, Naruto-kun. Have you been cheating on me? Hinata said, getting serious as her Byakugan activated, looking at Anko. No, I didn't know what happened in the night. Well, you look lonely in the bed, so I came here to keep you warm, said Hinata. I want to keep him warm as well, as Anko pulled me in her chest. Hey, I said, with a mysterious grin. Come on, get back to your senses, kid. You want to die or something? Yeah, Anko, what are you doing? I said, aren't you a shy one? As Kurenai came there and putted Hinata out of the bed, and so did Anko with ears. You know you both girls need some discipline. Naruto, get dressed and come downstairs. After one more graduation, you'll be able to pass the test to become Ganins. All of you. Yeah, I can't wait to become a Ganin, I said with fake enthusiasm. As after the door closed, I sighed. I wanna find Madra already. I know you're strong, much more stronger, maybe even in the whole Konoha village, or even in the elemental nations at the time now, because of me and the memories you had, and all the techniques that I prematurely installed basically into your mind, from Tekken to from different animes, fighting styles to the whole Uzumaki Namikaze styles, as well as all the creative styles from all the creators and even the Kishimoto original styles. Wow, thanks a lot, it helps me a lot. But I don't know any of their names, just mix them up and make the style that suits you. I'm calling it the Great Iron Fist slash X10000. Worst and boring name ever. How about 10,000 Dragon Slayer? Nope. Apollo Slayer? Nope. Apollo Uchiha? For God's sake, no. But it was my name. I mean, the YouTube name. And it was weird as fuck. And your voice sounded like a chicken. Hey, I resent that. Take that back. Make me. Fine, okay. Just do what you want, you mean thing. Yeah. How about that, mean thing? You know, that's kind of a slang. But I guess it's okay with it. I'm okay with it, mean thing. But do you think it's nice for a style to be named that? Who cares? It's your style. You created it, quote unquote. And you get to name it. You're right. As after that, my conversation ended, I have already reached the academy. As I sat down next to Satsuki, who has become a good friend of mine. And she always smiled and talked to me out now. Hey Satsuki, hey Naruto-kun. How's things going on now? Everything's fine. It's quite lonely in there. Really? You could come stay with us if you want to. I don't want to impose. Aw, come on, you won't be. As Satsuki smiled, as then Hinata came and sat down with a thud. Are you inviting her and not me, Naruto-kun? She said with a Byakugan. You can come as well, Hinata. As Satsuki looked at her and glared, and so did Hinata as her Byakugan activated, and Satsuki's 3-Tomo Sharingan activated as well. Huh, they already have their dojutsus. It's moving way faster. You think? Said QB. You know something, don't you? I'm not going to tell you even if you begged me. Come on. Please? No. Pretty please? Never. No. Finito. Go. This conversation is over. Okay. Damn lazy fox. I heard that. Stop being mean for once, then you won't have to. Just go and continue on, man. As after we were talking, Iruka came as the test began and we all passed. Surprise, surprise. As at the time I saw many parents came and Kurenai and uncle came for me. As I went there and hugged them. As my parents and family looked at me with cold eyes. As after that, I went away with my headband. At the night time, I knew Mizuki was going to do some shit. And lo and behold, I was just surprised it was Kiba. I kicked him in the back, sending him flying, face first in the ground. For 10 meters, as Akamaru barked at me. Relax, Akamaru, I did not harm him or kill him. As Akamaru barked, why I did that? Because it's a trap. Think about it, Akamaru. Mizuki wanted you to steal a specific scroll from the Hokage's library while he was away and bring it to the Forest of Death. Don't you see something's off about that? It's not a test, Akamaru, to get to the Rookie of the Year. As Akamaru barked again at me. How can I understand you now? Is that really important? Really? I mean, we're in a hurry right now. I have to go catch the traitor. You have to go inform your clan head or Kiba's mom or something like that. As Akamaru yipped in confusion, looking at me. Just go, please. I'll tell you later how I can communicate, okay? As Akamaru agreed and left. Wow. The dog is much smarter than anyone I have ever met. Yeah, agreed. As I picked up the scroll and hinged it into Kiba, I went there. As Iruka found Kiba there with a note. Please take him back, whoever finds him. He needs immediate help. As when his face was brought out, It was bleeding somewhat and scratched a little bit badly. As after that, I went into the forest of that and waited. I might as well scan the whole scroll with QB's eyes to, install it in my mind later on. I installed the whole scroll of sealing in my mind. After that, shut it off and put it on my back. As Mizuki came, hand it over now, Naruto. How do you know it was me? I knew what you did to Kiba. And why are you here? Hand it over and you won't get hurt. You might be able to take down a Ganon, but me? You talk too much, I said. As the Uchiha sword came from behind, splitting him in half from midsection. As he was on the ground, screaming in pain now, after realizing that he was cut in half, I walked towards him. You really are a demon. You know what? I'm proud of it. What are you gonna do about it, Mizuki? I said, my eyes turning red as my canines grew. You really are the QB. No, I'm much worse than that. I am a human who embraced QB and his power. Do you know what that means? I can do whatever I want, and there is no one in this world who can stop me. I said, squashing his face, killing him instantly. Ugh, as he barfed. I can't give a villain monologue like Venom and do some stuff like that. You're not him. Venom's cool. You not. Wow, aren't you a stan of many objects now? Well, I obviously am. This Marvel stuff and Venom, and not to talk about DC and all that stuff that you wrote and stored in your pathetic puny mind. I'm amazed. There's so many things that I need to watch and see. Many shows and soap operas to catch up on. And so many Netflix movies to watch. Wait, how did you get Netflix? Wait, don't tell me. Hey, because of my chakra, I was able to. As I was returning with the scroll, Minato caught me and brought me in for questioning. I know what you did. I saw it. All of us saw. Tell us, QB, what have you done to Naruto? I made a shadow clone as the QB took over. QB, meet everyone. Everyone meet QB. Me, Naruto. Now speak. What have you done to him? What? What do you want? I didn't do anything. I'm busy. Let me go. No, you have to answer them first, QB. Then you can go. Ugh, you really are going to make me do that, aren't you? Well, obviously I am. What do you expect from me? Nothing more, nothing less. I don't do anything. Your son, he's smart and a genius from birth. He has memories of his previous life, a life that doesn't exist in this plane. He comes from another dimension. Only memories that were intact. He is your son still. The soul is his own, the Naruto soul, but with memories of a previous life. We get it. Move on, please. And that is why he was able to communicate with me, and I was able to see the wonders of that world. So much advance, so much peace there, at the same time disturbingly strong weapons to destroy the whole nation and continent with a single blast. That strong? Yes. And even killing the whole human beings, and for 500 years nothing can grow on it, not even the food and grass. That devastating? Yes. At the same time, it was peaceful. Everyone was living in their own world with peace, with their own tensions, with their own peaceful minds, and with their families. Not like fighting always 24/7, fighting for your village, fighting for your country, dying hard, dying like a hero, something like that. And they have quite a good entertainment, and I was enjoying that, and you ruined it. I'm leaving. But why are you doing this, manipulating Naruto against us? I'm not. As I told you, he's a smart kid. He understood the world before it even understood him. He's like an open book. He can understand everything, like a normal adult would. And that is why he is who he is. As after that, QB left. You know one thing? QB's right about. I see the world for what it is. Some people will just ignore the fact that someone is suffering and put others before them, even if it means hurting their own family, or some relative. And when that person is hurt and when they go after him to amend for their mistakes, sometimes it's already too late. And sometimes it's not that much, but in my case, it was. Goodbye now, if that is all. I'm here to deliver this, by the way. I said as I dropped the scroll and went. As the next day came, as the team placements was announced. Me with Menma and Mito under Kushina. Wow, great. Satsuki, Sakura, and none other than Sai in Team 7 with Kakashi. As I was waiting with Menma and Mito, Kushina hadn't arrived at the time. As Mito then said, Naruto, can we talk? What is it? Last night when father and mother came, they were crying. What happened? I told them that I wasn't being manipulated by QB, and QB talked to them as well. And things turned out for the better. They understood, and so did I. And we left, departed over our own ways. We have to talk, please. Come on, you cannot be mad at us. It's already been 4 years, Naruto. No, it's not, Mito. It's been more than that. It's been 13 years. You know that you were living with us until you left at the age of 5, and that is 8 years ago, Mito. I'm surprised you even passed the mathematical test. Well, that's not the case now. As for what you're saying, you are correct. It's been 8 years since I left, but 13 years I suffered. I am still. Can't you see? When I see all of you enjoying, celebrating out there, it hurts. Knowing that it's my birthday and I was neglected, it's a constant reminder for me that I am not needed. So I left. That is why I left, because I was not needed there. I am now there where I am needed. With my friends, with my Nissan, where I can stay and be at peace. As Menma got up and slammed both of his hands on the table. Oh, for God's sake, shut up! We both know that you're lying, covering this up to hide the pain and your anger behind that, girl and woman. You're just a sissy little brat who can't just take it like a man. You would? Tell me. I would. Let's find a jutsu then. A jutsu that can send us back to time to replace our positions. I'm serious. Are you up to that challenge, Menma? Because I'm 100% am. You get a taste of your own medicine. Feel what I have felt, and then tell me this bullshit. And I'll listen to you. You're not a man or something like that that can threaten me with your loud voice and booming. You're nothing more than a pathetic brat in my eyes. Remember that. Take that back. No. As Menma dashed towards me, take that back! I sidestepped him and holded his arm and slammed him onto the other bench, breaking it. As that is when Kushina arrived. I told you, don't assault me. You'll get it 10 times more worse. As Kushina assaulted me without thinking that it was QB, I also dodged her and punched her in the gut, sending him flying back to the door. Wow, and you call yourself a mother for me. Huh, so much for that. As Mito activated her chakras and restrained me. What is the meaning of this, Naruto? You were hurting him. You do not know the whole side of the story, do you? And yet you're blaming me for all this. Have you heard of the whole story from my side? Mom, he's telling the truth, Menma said. I was the first who attacked. But why? Because I got mad. He's acting like a sissy child who can't see for the things they are. Oh, I see alright, and I see the things how they are. Why can't you just leave me alone? I don't want anything to do with you. Can't you understand that much? First of all, you come here and talk to me, demanding an answer, and then you are the one who started this whole fiasco, and I'm the one at the end who's blamed. Now you see why I left? This is the main whole reason. As Mito dropped me down. Thank you. That is all. You know my introduction. You know everything about me. Well, at least you don't, except for my name, and that is all I'm going to reveal. Aside from my ambition that I don't give a fuck about this village and about anyone up here, except from Anko, Kurenai, Gigi, Hinata, and Sasuke. I have 5 people in my life who I can count on and rely on. Can you understand that? And aside from them, I don't give a shit about anything. They can all go burn for all I care. As after that, I left. As Menma, Mito, and Kushina were stunned and looked saddened. I just wanted him to understand. He doesn't want to listen, Menma. He's happy how he is. And as mother, it saddens me, but at the same time I'm proud that he's independent. Mom, how can you? I know it's out of my mind, but if he wants to, he can live his life. I'll be happy knowing that he's living okay in a healthy life now. Because I know it's already too late and it is my mistake of neglected him. From the day he was born to the day now, he's turned out like this. It's my fault and Minato's. As after that, both sister and brother started to cry as well, as their mother did. As after that, I went home, and the next day came and we had a team mission, as it was getting missions, as we did them for 1 month straight, building somewhat relationship, but only a professional level, because I was going to work with them and save their asses when needed, because we were a getting team. I listened to Kushina's every command and kept it professional, and she followed my wishes as well. And finally, the time came for Tazuna's mission. Oh boy, the land of waves, here I come. As after that, we went there. As we were traveling, I threw a fire jutsu, burning the water pearl. As two Fuma shurikens came at us, I deflected them with the chakra plates that I made with my hands, as I dashed towards them at blinding speed, impaling them both in the chest, killing them there and then. As Manwa and Mito were shocked, and so was Kushina. Are you alright? Yes. Why did you kill them? We needed their information. We do not need the information. I can extract them with my chakra plates. That's a lie. I know where they are. They're sent by Gato. Any reason? And there are also some people who are after him. Like, Zabuza of the Mist. You mean the demon? Yes. The very own demon of the mist. Aside from him is a compliance of his, Haku, who is an ice user. Why didn't you tell us about this, Tazuna? As Tazuna gave the monologue, we'll help you out, oh you old wimpy man. Nard, we have to go back. It's not a mission we can do. You can go back then. I'll go lead on. It's an order, Naruto. I'm not going to follow. Negative, Commander. I'm leaving. Come on, old man. As I was leaving, I was restricted by the chains from both Menma, Mito and Kushina. You're not leaving. And I'm getting mad now. You are going to listen to me, because I am your mother as well as your team leader. As then I did something that shocked them. I enhanced my chakra so much that the chakra chains broke, teared apart as I walked straight forward. Make me. As they sighed and followed me in suit. As suddenly when we entered, a huge mist came. Oh boy, here it's about to go down, Kurama. As a huge chunk of sword was thrown at us. As I deflected the sword and threw it back by rotating it 10 force with a velocity and speed, impaling Zabuza in the chest. Shit. Did I overdo it? You think? He's dead. Sorry, Zabuza, I didn't mean to hurt you. You're saying that now? I'm dying over here, you damn idiot. Well, I was throwing it away, I didn't mean to hurt you. As then Haku came with ice bears. Wait, Haku's a chick? How do you know about that? Well, I can extract memories from those who I killed. You killed Zabuza-sama. Now pay with your life. Wait, calm down. It was an honest accident. I can heal him. Heal him then. I extracted the blade and healed Zabuza. As Zabuza calmed down. You're a weird kid. You do know that I'm your enemy, right? And I know you're working for Gado. So tell me, what do you want? Zabuza said, clutching his sword. Now that you know what you're going to do, he's going to betray you. As I said, I extract memories. The demon brothers are also going to betray you. They were hired by Gado. Once the job is finished, they're going to kill both of you. Or you, and take Haku as a slave. What? I'm gonna kill and slaughter that pig. Lucky for you, the demon brothers are gone. But, Gado? He will arrive 1 week from now at the bridge builder's house to kill him. We have to wait until then. As 1 week passed and the bridge was completed almost until God arrived. And he was shocked when Zabuza split him in half and butchered out of the other goons while I evacuated the civilians and Kaku helped me out. When we arrived to see that Zabuza was dying because of a heart attack now, I tried to heal him but it didn't work out. Kushina and Mito didn't even lift a finger. They were only evacuating and helping out the bridge builder as per their mission. They said to me that if I wanted to, I can do it on my own because that was not my mission. They wanted to teach me a lesson, but it backfired again. I was seen as the village heroes while they were scorned for not helping out. And I gained Haku as an ally and as a companion as well because Zabuza pretty much married me off to her when dying. As Haku was now sticking to me like glue as we walked back the whole path, and I handed over Minato the scroll, which implied that there was a huge award for me as well as for Konoha and an alliance scroll downstairs, just beneath the scroll, as everyone was shocked when they found out that I helped them out. And time passed until tuning exams came. Kushina said to me, good luck and train Menma and Mito. She had now a new ambition to make me lose face and come back to them, crawling, because they knew that I was way out of mind and doing some irrational things. They wanted to make me humiliate myself somewhat. I realized that, and I smirked. And the tuning exams came. I helped out Konohamaru, scaring the shit out of Gaara and everyone literally there with QB eyes, and going there just as in canon. And the first test was passed. As the second test came, Menma and Mito dashed when it was announced, and I was talking to Anko about good luck, leaving me behind. As when they encountered, I killed one of the rain Genins while the two were fighting each of them. Help us out, Menma said. Why? You didn't made it for me. Do it on your own. I'm not going to carry you around now. As they beat them out and then followed me. As then Orochimaru came. I sensed where he was going. Oh no you don't. As I arrived, he was about to give Hiki to Satsuki. I kicked him so hard on the face that his neck snapped, literally. As Orochimaru's eyes popped out of his sockets. As from the huge tube, another Orochimaru climbed out. Disgusting. As huge claws shot forward. Air slash, I said, as Orochimaru was slashed in 3 pieces. As another Orochimaru came out. Wow, such power, such agility, to be able to kill me, Asani, at full potential twice. I have chosen a new vessel. Pedophile, get away from her. Kurama, KCM State 1, as I became more faster and agile. Odama Biju Dama, I said, as I made a Biju Dama into a huge Dama and smashed it on Orochimaru, smashing the whole forest behind him, killing him instantly. Phew, that's taken care of. As those of the Oto reported it back to Kabuto, who clenched his fist. As I knew already what was going on. As the second test was cleared, and we were the second team to arrive. Menma and Mito went their own way. I stayed there and waited for some time. As Kabuto arrived as well, I grabbed him and pulled him to the side. I know what you want, Kabuto, and who you're after. As Kabuto tried to chakra scalpel me, but I took it and shoved it deep into his butthole and up to its neck, opening it in half. As he hissed in pain and wanted to scream in agony because he was dying, I said, never do that again. I'll kill you. I know you can stitch yourself up. Happy journey downstairs, I said to him, to the nether regions, before I left, as he was still hissing in pain, but was amending his broken and mangled back from butthole. Yeah, nice doing. As QB was also shivering. You know you're more evil than me. Yeah, I know. At least I tried to act like one. As QB chuckled, and that's why I like you more, kid. As after that, preliminaries began. I sucker punched Kiba out of the ring, because it was my match. As the whole crowd shook silent, as Akamaru yipped at me. What? It was a fair match, and I ended it quickly. What? I hurted him too bad? Really? As he went, oh my god, I said, after extracting him out of the wall that he was now implemented in, like a picture. As I healed him then. Sorry, Miss Tizumi, for this. It's alright, kid. At least you healed him up. Yeah, I apologize again. It's alright, don't worry about it. Sorry, Akamaru. Yeah, no worries, I said, as he left. As after that, Kiba was taken out of the whole stadium and the matches continued. As Hinata beat the shit out of Neji and showed him his place, although fade this and fade that. And Sasuke won her match, and I cheered her on as well. And when it came for my quote-unquote siblings, I didn't do anything. I didn't even budge. I just clapped and gave them the thumbs up. And Mita smiled when Menma nodded as well. Kushina was happy that Naruto was showing something and was impressed by their skills, but they were surprised by my strength. And then the news spread about Kabuto. Because of me, I wanted to, advertise it that I killed him. That I was the one who killed him and saved Satsuki. And thanks to Satsuki being my main channel, I was able to prioritize it. And everyone by the end of the preliminary rounds and the month pending knew that I was the one who killed Orochimaru. And finally the finale came, and that is when I met Jiraiya. One day before the finale of the Chunin exams and the final round. I was training when he came. Can we talk? What do you want, Jiraiya? I want to talk, kid. Fine. Talk then. You really don't know how to respect your elders, do you? Don't want to? Never was taught. So, tell me what I can do for you, told Sanin. So you know about me. Then you must know that you made a great mistake hurting my students and all that stuff. Fuck you and your students. Go and get the fuck out of here. If you're here to threaten me or something like that, because I'm going to literally kill you if you do that. I'm going to make your life so miserable that you will cry in pain whenever you remember my name. And scream in agony. We'll see about that. As he summoned Ma and Pa and entered the Toad Sage mode. Really? You're going to use a Sage mode on me? You know about that, right? Fine, I'm going to use mine. As I entered the perfect Snake Sage mode. How do you know this? Surprise, surprise! As I said, as I vanished in the bright behind. Surprise, motherfucker! I said, as I kicked him in the back of the neck, sending him dragging on the ground, face first, as half his face was already mangled. It's so powerful! As he got back up, as Pa and Ma yelled the sonic scream at me. Really? You want to go? As I said, covering my ears. You'll be enhanced hearing and scream. I yelled at them, literally bursting trees from the ground and sending them flying hundreds of miles away. As both of them dropped to the ground and poofed away. As Jiraiya's Sage mode was almost out as he was panting. All it took was one hit to take you down, Toad Sage. And your summons. Leave. I'm not done yet, as he summoned Gamabunta. What do you want, Jiraiya? He heard mine paw. Huh? Disturb? As I then activated the Chroma Claws and summoned you snake. It was a white snake named Saro. As the white huge snake looked at Gamabunta. Hello, Bunta. Hello, Sorrow. Today you're going down. We'll see about that. Enhance boost. As Sorrow became more powerful and took the beat the shit out of Toad Gamabunta. As I punched the Toad Sanin so hard that he was sent back to the ground, literally creating a crater. As I was about to deliver another punch, I was stopped by Minato. Stop, Naruto. He's learned his lesson. Keep him out of my sight. I might just go berserk if he's there. As after that, I went back to my trading and Gamabunta was even beaten. The council meeting was called, and Minato then said, I believe my son has been corrupted by QB. What, Menma-sama? No, Naruto. Why? Well, he abandoned our family because we prioritized both Menma and Mito, and now he's so strong that he in 2 punches beat the shit out of Jiraiya. But isn't he a Ganin? Yes. And he didn't even use QB's chakra. No, Minato, it's not QB. It's him. It's because he knows, he understands. I think he's some sort of a genius that's only happened once in a lifetime. For real. And maybe he was born with a developed mind. What? Yes, I know I heard Tsunade's in one of her books that it is 1 in a million chance that child is born with understanding and hearing everything. What if he heard us? Well, he was looking at you weirdly and more attentively when you were talking when he was born, Hiruzen said. That tells it everything. It was because of our mistakes that Naruto turns out like this. It's not the QB that is to be blamed, it is us, said Kushina, as Minato calmed down and sighed. That's good then. What do you mean by that? I thought I lost my son. He is not your son, said Jiraiya. He is a warrior who can take care of himself. He has proven me that much. He was pretty much bruised badly and was laying on a stretcher. But I know that he held hatred for us all, for what we have done, ignored him constantly. It reminds him of the pain that he had to go through all those time when he was alone, looking out for some hand to hold on to. And he did find us. Me, Kurenai, Anko and Hinata, and Satsuki. These are the people that he likes, said Hiruzen. He doesn't give anything about you. Yes, I know. He told us that the whole village can go burn for itself. All I care. I only care about these 5 people. As Danzo said, until these people are here, he will remain loyal, right? Then I want these 5 people in my root program. As unknown to Danzo, I heard that. Because I wanted to know what the council meeting was about. I heard what Minato said before he left. And I broke the window at such speed that I was holding Danzo onto the wall with neck as a claw extracted from my hand. What did you say? In your root program? Fine. As I summoned 18,000 shadow clones, butcher his root, break his neck. As screams were heard as many root anbus were butchered down. Naruto, stop this! I looked at him with red eyes. Make me. I told you again and again, as everyone was now feared. If you ever dare to even so think about hurting those who I love, I will butcher you down, and all this village can go burn for all I care. As after then one of the Anbus arrived. Naruto's clones arrived, covered in blood. It's done, boss. 20,000 Anbus killed off, finished off, from scratch. You will pay. As I summoned the Shinigami. Here's your present, Kami. Take it back and make him suffer. As Shinigami extracted the real soul of Danzo, killing him instantly. You don't have the drawback. I know you'd cut it off half of your chakra. You didn't cut off mine. Wanna know why? As I showed them the ring. What is that ring? As Shinigami appeared. Hey, hubby. Hey, hon. As everyone's jaws dropped. You're married too? Yeah, you're too young, Kushina said. Stop screaming, ma'am. And please, I can be with whoever I want. I'm already engaged to Anko, Hinata, as well as Satsuki. I'm going to marry them soon, as well. And she was a goddess, and she wanted to be the first one, so how could I make her wait any longer? And every girl agreed. And they're going to be immortal, just like me, so we can all stay together and watch you all grow old fossils and die on. As after that I left. I still want to protect this place, just because there are some good memories here. I'm not going to go rogue or betray you, but cross this path again and you'll end up like Danzo. Or I'll go berserk, something like that. Capiche? I said before I left. After that I had a nice night and evening spending with my ladies in waiting and went to sleep. As we go towards Akatsuki, oh boy, here they come. As the whole scenario was washed over by Zetsu, that twerp. As he reported this to Pain, it was going to be a pain in the ass for me. as he said, we must capture the Nine Tails first and make him pay for what he has done. I will specially, said Itachi, Satsuki's brother, as Zetsu vanished and kidnapped me when I was sleeping. When I awoken, I saw that I was in the lair. I looked at Konan. I became a fanboy. Can I have your autograph, please? Bear, on my chest, please! As Conan became quite worried. Are you out of your mind? I'm your huge fan. What do you mean by that? I mean, you're beautiful. As she blushed. You're amazing. Did I mention you're beautiful? You have amazing talent and Kagagenkai. And oh, I didn't mention you're amazingly cute and beautiful. And goddamn sexy. And I love you to death as well. As she blushed madly as she finally cut off the hands restraints. Conan, what are you doing? I think I know you like him, but we need him. Nagato, can we talk? As Conan became alert. How do you... I know about everything. When we came in contact, I saw your past. And I see the QB's past as well, since it's inside of me. Wow, what a cliche story. Nice going there, built up, buddy. I had to, well, tell them something at least, so they couldn't believe. And please call Itachi here as well. He needs to listen. Kakazu, Hidan, Sasori, Deidara, Zetsu must not be included. Tobi must be included as well. As Tobi, Itachi were brought in as well. But why is Tobi here? I know, Obito, that it is you. Oh, you broke my cover. Tell me why I shouldn't kill you. Because I can tell you one thing that you want to know. What? The Moon Eye plan that you are following. It's a fake one. Tetsu wants to break free his mother, Kaguya, who is sealed inside the moon, the rabbit goddess, to destroy the whole world. You will be betrayed by Madara himself once you revive him. I know it was your plan to revive Madara after you become the Jinchuriki of the Ten Tails. The world you're about to create is nothing more than chakra draining battery for the chakra food that Kaguya will eat and leave this world by saying it goodbye, leaving us in ruin. He's telling the truth. And Kyubi took over. I know. My father Haguro Motsutsuki told me this, said Kyubi before going back. Zetsu. It was all him. Indra Otsutsuki, your ancestor. From him to onwards to Madara Uchiha, to you and to the Uchiha clan. It was all him. He wanted this war. He started this war. He created this shinobi history and he wanted to end it. Just so he could get his mother free. I know what you want, Naruto. I'll help you out. To be free. And the Jinchurikis. We will kill the rest. They're not redeemable. But Naruto, I hate you still. I know why. But I promise you that much. I will keep her like a princess she was until the day I die. You better. And here, it's the cure for your disease. I already told her about the whole truth. I guess it was a dream to get Rin back. I should have gone back. You know you can get Rin back. You have the Rinnegan, right? Yes. You know you can revive her, obviously. By making her Edo Tensei, you can revive her. Why didn't I think of that? You're a genius! Heh. Yeah, I am. As after that, Obito left, happily to get, well, Edo Tensei Rin first. As he made some adjustments and Rin became an adult and an Edo Tensei. Obito? Rin. As then he used Rinnegan to give her Rin a rebirth. As there she was. Reborn again. As complete Rin. As Rin dashed towards Obito and gave him the kiss. Oh, aren't you too cute? Go get yourself a room. Oi, leave us alone. As Obito and Rin walked away in the Sharingan, the dimension that they went to. As after that, Pain and Conan were the only ones left. You can leave as well if you want to. I'm dying. I don't want to live any much longer. The path I was following was fake. I will kill Zetsu and everyone else, taking them down with me. Promise me you will look out for Conan. I will. But you don't have to, as it was already too late. We were teleported away as the whole thing collapsed. as Nagato extracted his and everyone else's soul, killing him and everyone else alongside him. As I and Conan cried and gave him a proper burial, as Tachi departed to find a meaning for his life, because he knew he could return back. As that is when Konoha Shinobis found me, 1 week later on, after the whole incident near Konoha's border, and I was brought in again for the investigation while Konoha was kept in prison. Conan, I mean. As after that, I revealed everything and how Conan was the one who broke me free and Akatsuki was gone. Everyone was quite shocked, and I told them that it was because of Conan that I was able to be here, and she was released and was reinstated as a Konoha Shinobi for betraying Akatsuki and joining them. And the peace was preserved, and the other nations just wanted to start a war, but, well, because of the plot armor and now being me being Naruto and Harem King, I was able to persuade them one way or another by getting the girls and marrying one official like Mei, Kurtsuchi, Yuito, and Samui, and Fu. So everyone was at peace, and I had a harem for myself to enjoy. And that is how I lived, happily ever after. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out. Peace.